Whoa, look at this shit, yo. Whoa. So it's been a bit since a video. It's been a while. And now I'm back with a new one. Things are in a different place as I almost knock over the camera because of my knee next to the tripod. And now here I am to talk about Assassin's Creed Shadows and not actually play it. Because instead of spending $70, at least right now, to get the game and then rant about why I don't like it because I already know that's what's going to happen anyways, if that were to happen. Instead, I'll just talk about not necessarily why I don't like it, more so just why I don't care at all. How close was I? How far was I from the camera? I'm going to talk up this close. We're going to talk about why I'm just not feeling Assassin's Creed Shadows. I just don't care. I don't care.
It just works.
So when it comes to AC Shadows, the way I see it, I don't even really care necessarily about the controversy of the accuracy when it comes to Japan, the historical accuracy here. I don't give a shit about that. This is Ubisoft we're talking about. That's the last thing I care about. There's other things that go on in their games that I'm a lot more bothered by, if I'm being perfectly real here. The diversity factor, whatever it is not one of those things. For me, it's a matter of actually having a game to actually somewhat care about. Because I don't really care at this point. Maybe I'll play it in the future when I'm in a different situation in terms of life. Which, if my situation were different from where it is now, and I had more time for Assassin's Creed Shadows, would I play it right now? Probably. But considering where my priorities are at the moment, it just feels more like I'd be wasting my time. I'd rather apply it to things that matter. It's just in the case of AC Shadows, I think how the last two Assassin's Creed games I just haven't cared for. Valhalla I did not finish, and Mirage, Assassin's Creed Massage my Mirage. I do it for the cause. I'm about to make a blog. This is a game which I also didn't like. I beat it. Like, I beat myself off, but similar to beating myself off, I just end up wondering what the point was. It was clear that game was very much a DLC. A DLC, maybe for you, but definitely not for me. It was clear it was initially for Valhalla, and they changed direction to make it its own game, and it just wasn't. It reminds me of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, except Brotherhood was better. Yeah, that's the best way I can put it. And then when I look at Shadows, it just looks so uninteresting to me. It looks bland. There's no heart when I see it. And in terms of racism stereotypes that I've seen about this game having to do with one of the main characters and trap music playing during the gameplay that was shown. Look, Ubisoft, the way I see it, if karma is real, and it's a bitch that Ubisoft had coming. Absolutely 100% had coming. Because let's just look at how they've been throughout this decade. In the case of 2020 alone, with the SA allegations, for example, with how they were treating staff and how that was reported about, and apparently they took the time to clean that up, but turned out they were lying about that. But, you know, it's funny because now, from what I'm seeing, apparently Ubisoft has put in place, in the case of safety of the developers when it comes to online harassment, anti-harassment policies. Which, it's funny how they'll do that when it comes to online harassment, but they couldn't be bothered to do that when it came to the harassment of employees from higher-ups, you know. It's crazy how that works. See, only higher-ups are allowed to touch their employees or do anything or say anything, guys. You gotta understand. You know, they're the ones funding the companies here, so therefore they get special access. The only thing that's special is the fact that Ubisoft is like a cockroach and how it continues to survive. I mean, look at how it's had to sell things off, how it's had to shut down games. Or no, they've shut down games. Selling things off they haven't done, but there's been talks of. Which, imagine an Assassin's Creed game developed by Microsoft, or whoever they would have developed it. It would probably, in a lot of ways, be the same shit. Maybe. I don't know. All I know is just one thing, though. My games are still better with... That aside, though, I think a lot of what's my issue with Assassin's Creed Shadow is that it just seems like another fucking formulaic Ubisoft game, especially in the style of the more RPG-based Assassin's Creed games, where I enjoyed Origin. I did not play... the fuck is it called? Odyssey. That's right, Odyssey. Odyssey... These nuts in your face. Look, I've heard it's really good, but I just think of the fact that it takes 100 hours to beat, and now I just don't want to play it, period. I don't care to play it, period. I'm just at a point, especially now, where I just don't care to play games that are big at all. Unless it's really, really something that looks like it's worth my time. I'm just tired of a lot of these big games and just all the forced shit stuffed into it for the sake of justifying a price tag and the whole live service aspect of it. And even in the case of multiplayer games and just how it's like every game now has 500 fucking different rank up systems for the sake of season pass, another season pass, a season bundle, a bundle of seasons, a bundle of sticks, a fucking toaster oven's worth of you know, taking 2 pieces of bread, and you gotta toast the bread in order to rank up in Call of Duty Modern Black Ops Ghost 75. I'm just looking at my Word document here right now to see what I should even say. The way that you just see so many different games, in the case of COD, so many different games feeling this need to be so overly connected with everything, and everything's all unified. In the case of COD, I'm so over the whole HQ when it comes to all the games being in one unified thing. It's just so old at this point. There's no identity there anymore. I mean, maybe a little bit you could tell differences, but more and more, and maybe people are right when they say I'm getting old, but I see these newer games from 19 onwards, and all I think to myself is, unless I'm really thinking about it in many cases, which one am I looking at here? I mean, yeah, you think enough about it, or go off of instinct, you may be able to figure it out, but even then, that's not a thought I should be having, period. I guess beyond just Shadows itself, again, the real point of this video is I'm just tired of a lot of the shit that goes on in current day gaming, and I think Ubisoft in many ways represents that, and karma's really bit them in the ass as of late for that reason. And I'd like nothing more than to get just a small linear Assassin's Creed game again.
That isn't Mirage.
I've been playing this game called Dark Sector on stream lately, and my mood aside for annoyances, points of annoyances that I express in the stream or moments of rage, it's just nice playing something that feels so small, and playing something that's it just feels so small and straightforward and linear. It's from the 2000s, from 2008, so that's just how it goes here with that sort of era of gaming anyways. It's just been such a fresh breath of air, and I just want to keep playing more linear to the point games that are less than 10 hours long on stream. I just want 10-hour games to become the norm again. And if we were to have, say, digital and physical, or maybe in some cases, as much as I would prefer physical, especially now, as digital slowly overtaking more and more, and I have been a part of the problem in the past, as much as things are slowly becoming more digitized, I would still, at the very least, like some form of physical media to where, regardless of the version of the game you buy, maybe you spend $30 in order to get a game, a AA game, for example, that's less than 10 hours long, or a AAA game that's 8 hours, let's just say, but is like $20 to $30. Maybe depending on the version of the game, $30 is too much. But there was a point in time where that was very much the standard. You know, we got to think about today's standard for games compared to back in the day. Back in the day, it was just the norm, especially in the 90s, for example, and the 80s, where you'd be spending, in the case of the 90s, over $60 on a game that was only 4 hours long. Granted, in many cases, games were very hard and difficult to beat, and maybe there was more reasons to replay them depending on the game. Doesn't change the fact that even with context and how games are made today and how things are in today's day and age, having a shorter game again, and look, even if it's not $60, even if it's something cheaper, which I would prefer anyhow, I'd be so down for that. I want more of that again. Those are the types of games I want more of again. And Assassin's Creed Shadows is just a reminder of just how much of a boring fucking slog a lot of games can be in today's day and age. And I don't fucking care anymore. I don't. I want fun again. I want fun that isn't just slugging my way through the sake of grinding here again and again and again, which I'll play Shadows at some point. Just like Odyssey, I just don't care to right now. And that's really all I have to say. It was nice making a video again. We back. But tell me your guys' thoughts on this. How you feeling about Assassin's Creed Shadows? Have you played it? Do you care to play it? If you haven't yet. If you played it, do you like it? Do you dislike it? Are you feeling in the middle? Are you feeling mid about it? Is it mid to you? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Yeah, that's right, not a stream chat. Comment section. Yeah! Get it! Make sure to subscribe as well if you have not. Turn on the notification bell and set it to all notifications, bitches. Do it now. And make sure to get a membership on the channel while you're at it. It would really go a long way supporting the content, especially in the long run as things continue to build up in here. You get the perks of early access to select videos, along with priority importance in the comments. In fact, let me read the perk right here because I don't fully remember what it says, so give me a second. Thank you. I love you very much, son. We'll play baseball in a second. Just kidding, I hate baseball. I'll kick a soccer ball in your fucking face. That's right, priority reply to comments. Viewers will receive special treatment for visibility of their video comments. And this is all for $2.99. So what are you waiting for? Also, join the Discord server now. It's free to join. It's open. It's not a benefit. So do it! And that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you for the next one. Till then, I'm out. Later.